Myanmar is Southeast Asia's most mysterious gem. Here's where to go in 2025. We're about to take you on a journey through golden pagodas, ancient cities, and timeless traditions. This isn't just a travel guide. It's our personal diary from one of the most eye-opening adventures we've ever had. We'll dive into 10 incredible places, from famous icons to hidden gems far off the tourist trail. Along the way, we'll share our best stories and practical tips to help you plan your own unforgettable trip. Let's get started. Our journey begins in a place that looks like it was pulled straight from a fairy tale. Our first stop is the legendary plains of Bagan, where over 2,000 ancient temples stretch to the horizon. We booked a sunrise hot air balloon ride. Floating above the temples as the sun rose was pure magic. The silence, the golden light, and the endless spires below made it a memory we'll never forget. Exploring on the ground, we rented e-bikes to discover hidden temples and panoramic views. Some must-sees Ananda Temple's golden spires and Shwezigon Pagoda, said to enshrine relics of the Buddha. But our favorite moments were at the smaller, forgotten temples, sitting in the shade and imagining the centuries of history. The best time to visit is October to February, when the weather is perfect and the balloons fly daily. Pack light, dress modestly for temple visits, and bring a sense of wonder. Bagan will exceed every expectation. It's the heart of Myanmar for a reason. If you do one thing here, make it the sunrise balloon ride. Bagan is a place that will stay with you forever. Next, we head to the vibrant city of Yangon. In Yangon, the Shwedagon Pagoda dominates the skyline, a golden stupa covered in real gold and topped with thousands of gems. Up close, it's overwhelming. Families lighting incense, monks chanting, and locals performing rituals for good luck. At sunset, the pagoda glows against the twilight sky, creating a scene of collective reverence. Dress modestly, shoulders and knees covered, and be ready to walk barefoot. Visit early morning or late afternoon for the best experience. The Shwedagon isn't just a monument, it's the spiritual heartbeat of Myanmar. Spending time here gave us a deeper understanding of the country's devotion and resilience. Don't rush. Find a quiet spot and absorb the energy. This is a place to reflect and connect. Yangon's spirit is alive here. It's an essential stop on any Myanmar journey. Next, we head to a world built entirely on water. Inle Lake is a world where life happens on water-floating villages, stilt houses and gardens that drift with the tides. We explored by private long-tail boat guided by a local who showed us the famous Intha fishermen, rowing with one leg and casting nets at sunrise. We glided through stilt villages, watched kids paddle to school, and visited a floating market bustling with colour and life. The floating gardens, anchored islands growing tomatoes and flowers are a marvel of sustainable ingenuity. Stay in a stilt hotel for sunrise views and the sound of boats passing by. Beyond the lake, rent a bike to explore the surrounding villages and vineyards. Inle Lake is a delicate ecosystem facing challenges, but its beauty and adaptability are unforgettable. It's a place that captivates and inspires. Experience the lake's magic before it changes forever. Next, we trade water for sand at Myanmar's hidden beach paradise. Let's go to Ngwe Saung. Ngwe Saung Beach is a slice of paradise. Miles of white sand, turquoise water, and hardly any crowds. We spent our days walking the shore, collecting shells and riding motorbikes along the water's edge at low tide. The best food? A tiny bamboo hut called Jasmine Restaurant, serving fresh seafood right on the sand. Don't miss Lover's Island at sunset, a rocky outcrop you can walk to at low tide for breathtaking views. Getting here is an adventure. A 5-hour bus ride from Yangon, but so worth it. Ngwe Saung is raw, authentic, and unspoiled, a rare gem in Southeast Asia. If you want to disconnect and experience true beach bliss, this is the place. It's what Thai beaches were like decades ago, a perfect spot to recharge before our next adventure. Now let's climb to the clouds at Mount Popa. Mount Popa rises dramatically from the plains, a volcanic plug crowned by the gravity-defying Taung Kalat Monastery. The climb 777 steps barefoot with cheeky monkeys for company. Along the way, windows reveal sweeping views of the Mingyan Plain. At the summit, golden stupas and shrines await, along with a 360-degree panorama. Mount Popa is home to the Nats, powerful spirits worshipped in Myanmar before Buddhism. The spiritual energy here is palpable, and the journey is as rewarding as the destination. Visit as a day trip from Bagan, just 90 minutes away. Bring water, keep your belongings safe from monkeys, and take your time. The combination of landscape, legend, and challenge makes Mount Popa unforgettable. It's a must for any Myanmar itinerary. Next, we chase sunset at the world's longest Teak bridge. In Mandalay, the soul of the city is found at U Bein Bridge, the world's longest teak bridge, stretching over Inle Lake. We arrived at sunset, joining monks, locals, and vendors on the weathered planks. For the best view, we hired a boat and watched the bridge silhouette against a sky ablaze with colour. It's more than a photo op, it's a window into daily life: fishermen casting nets, families strolling, couples sharing quiet moments. Visit at sunrise or sunset for the most vibrant atmosphere. Mandalay itself is a city of tradition and craft, but this sunset is what we'll always remember. The bridge is a living piece of history. Watching the day end here is a quintessential Myanmar experience. Its simple, profound beauty. Next, we venture into the wild karst landscapes of Hpa-An. Hpa-An is an adventurer's dream. Limestone karsts rising from rice paddies, caves filled with ancient Buddhas, and a rugged, untouched vibe. We explored by motorbike, discovering Sedan Cave, a vast cavern of pagodas and statues that opens to a hidden lake. Korgun Cave's walls are covered in thousands of tiny Buddha images, a stunning display of devotion. We climbed Kayak Karlat Pagoda for panoramic views over the surreal landscape. The real joy is just getting lost, driving through villages, waving to kids and soaking in the scenery. Try the local husband and wife pancakes at the market. They're delicious. Hpa-An isn't luxury, but it's raw, authentic, and rewarding. For those with a spirit of adventure, it's a highlight of Myanmar. We left feeling like true explorers. Next, we visit a sacred site that seems to defy gravity. Welcome to the Golden Rock. Kyaiktiyo Pagoda, or the Golden Rock, is a massive gold-covered boulder teetering on a cliff, said to balance on a strand of Buddha's hair. Getting there means a wild truck ride up the mountain, packed with singing pilgrims. At the summit, the atmosphere is electric. Thousands gather to pray, chant, and make offerings. Only men can touch the rock, but everyone can feel the powerful energy. Stay overnight to see the rock glow at sunrise and sunset, free from crowds. The Golden Rock is a journey into the heart of Burmese faith. It's mystical, moving, and unforgettable. Respect local customs and soak in the devotion. This is Myanmar at its most spiritual. Next, we discover a lost city reclaimed by the jungle. Mrauk U is Myanmar's forgotten city. Ancient stone temples rising from misty hills and rice paddies far from the tourist crowds. Getting here is an adventure. A flight to Sittwe, then a long boat ride up the Caledon River. The journey is part of the magic, passing remote villages and sharing the ferry with locals. The temples are fortress-like, integrated into the landscape and community. Shitong and Kotong temples are highlights, with thousands of Buddha images and intricate carvings. But the real magic is in the quiet moments. Sunrise over the valley, kids playing soccer by ancient walls. Mrauk U requires patience and a sense of adventure, but the reward is immense. It's a place of peace, mystery, and discovery. Few travelers make it here, but those who do never forget it. Now for a final taste of colonial charm. Pyin Oo Lwin is a cool colonial-era hill station, a refreshing escape from the lowlands. Horse-drawn carriages, red brick mansions, and lush gardens give the town a nostalgic old-world feel. We explored by carriage, soaking in the quiet streets and manicured lawns. The National Kandogi Botanical Gardens are a highlight: 435 acres of flowers, rainforest, and an orchid garden. Pyin Oo Lwin is also known for its coffee don't miss a cup at a local cafe. The pace here is slow and relaxing, a perfect break from Myanmar's intensity. It's a place to unwind, stroll, and savor the scenery. The town's colonial charm is unique in Myanmar. Pyin Oo Lwin was the perfect, peaceful end to our journey, but Myanmar's adventure is just beginning for you. That's our whirlwind tour of Myanmar's 10 most unforgettable places. From ancient temples to hidden beaches, this country is full of adventure and wonder. Which spot captured your imagination? Let us know in the comments. Your support helps us keep sharing these journeys. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Myanmar is waiting for you in 2025, a land of magic, mystery and heart. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. We can't wait to share more epic escapes with you. See you in the next one.